my investing game plan for 2022. Hey gang, this is Mike with myrealestatedojo.com, and today I'm going to be talking about my exact investing strategy for myself for 2022. Now, I'm not telling you should do this because I'm not a financial advisor and I don't even recommend you guys do what I'm doing. I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing. The very first thing that I'm going to do in 2022 is to get into digital properties. Now, back in 2021, I told you guys that I got into Decentraland when it was roughly about 10 cents. And at the peak of the cycle, Decentraland hit about $5 a coin. So I got into it when it was 10 cents and it got to $5 a coin. So I did cash out. However, when the market does crash, I'm going to be getting back into Decentraland, not by owning the coins, but actually taking the coins and actually now buying properties from motivated sellers in the digital world, because I believe that in 2022 we're going to see a major crash in cryptocurrencies, which then we're going to see major crash in metaverses like Decentraland. So Decentraland is like a metaverse, but the difference is that it's decentralized. No one owns it and controls it. Okay. Now, the number two things that I'm going to get into as my investment game plan for 2022 is, of course, real estate houses buying subject to. Again, I'm going to be buying seller financing real estate in 2022 because I believe that the market is going to come down. Now, there's a lot of people says that, the people that are on forbearance got a plan where they're able to reduce their monthly payments, that, they're able to pay less money. But one thing that I've learned through the last crash, when people did loan modification back into 2017, 2018, is after a year or two, I would say half the people that got loan mods were eventually back at defaulting again. So I believe that a lot of these people that went to the forbearance programs had a success, they got a loan mod, they're going to start defaulting anyways, okay, because, it didn't help out their situation. It just banded over, okay? Now, my next thing that I'm going to get into, my next investment that I'm going to get into for 2021 is, staking stable coins. I don't know if you guys know, but for example, the local bank all over America is paying less than 1%. Now, what is staking? Staking is kind of like, back in the old days when you could have a savings account and the banks would pay you 6%, 7%, 5% interest. Well, today cryptocurrencies are doing that. Some cryptocurrencies, like stable coins, are paying anywhere from 4 to 7% by just keeping your money there. Okay. Now, it is a risky move because some of these coins are, I don't like stable coin, but I'm going to be looking for decentralized stable coins where there is not a central party for, mismanaging of activities or funds. Okay. So, I'm not going to allocate a lot of money to it, but I am going to allocate a little money to it because, just having my money into a bank, losing six.
Real quick, download my free book, Real Estate Investing for Beginners, the ultimate starter guide at myrealestatedojo.com, where I teach you how to find motivated sellers, buy their homes at a deep discount, and then have the seller become your own private bank. Subject to, get it now. One more thing, if you're looking for private one-on-one help when it comes to real estate investing, then consider joining my academy where you sit down with me one-on-one. 2, you get monthly coaching. 3, you get access to my best-selling courses. 4, you get access to my video library, and then the list goes on for just $97 a month. Join me now at mrnofluff.com. Lastly, the best 6-figure side hustle, bicycle flipping. Want to see how? Here's a behind-the-scene video how I did it. Go to thebestsidehustle.mrnofluff.com. Now let's get back to the content.
Listen, to 10% to inflation is really horrible. At least if I stake some of this coin into some of these cryptos, that I'm going to be able to make, 6, 7, 8, sometimes even 9%, depending on what stable coin that I do stake. Okay. So again, staking is just like, locking up your cryptos, saying I'm not going to sell it for a certain period of time and getting interest for the cryptos that I staked. Okay. My next investment game plan for 2022 is going to be possibility digital art. I'm going to dabble into digital art, okay, with NFTs, which is the next thing. NFTs and digital art is what I'm going to, dab into. Because I've tracked a couple of art pieces that are digitally, and I've seen them go up. I've seen them like, that were worth like $100 in 3 years. Now they're selling for $300, $400. Okay, so I'm going to experiment with it. I'm not going to put a lot of money into that. Just a little bit, just to learn the game. Okay, and the best way for me to learn is to get into the game and risk some money. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to do for my investment plan for 2022 is, of course, buy Bitcoin. Okay, when the market crashes, I'm going to pull the truck and load up on Bitcoin, because, in my opinion, Bitcoin is going to be the future of the world currency. Because if you're looking at the dollar, it's dying with a slow death. It's like it has cancer. If you're looking at other fiat currencies, like, for example, Turkey, or if you look at Venezuela, they're dying really quick. They have a cancer, and they're dying real quick, where the dollar's dying very, very slow. But either way, it's dying, and that's how I'm going to be getting into Bitcoin. There hasn't been any kind of asset that produces the kind of returns and has the least amount of work. Talking about passive income, it hasn't been any better for me to buy Bitcoin and just hold on to it without dealing with renters, without dealing with evictions, without dealing with property maintenance. By just holding on to it, I can get massive returns. Okay. Now, my last business plan for 2022 is the new flip. I'm going to be flipping bicycles. You can download my course below on how to do this. I'm going to be flipping bicycles to stack my cheese up, so I can fuel my Bitcoin purchase, so I can fuel my digital property purchases, so I can fuel my rehab property costs for my real estate investing. If you're interested in learning how to buy seller financing with from sellers for real estate properties, then I highly recommend joining my academy, the Seller Financing Academy at myrealestatedojo.com. If you enjoyed this video, if you could click the like button. If you have any questions or comment, leave it below. I'll be happy to answer for you. Always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you ever imagined. Romy, don't take no for an answer. Peace.